Traditionally, as we all know, especially in India, animal welfare is the least of the priorities. When we design homes, we primarily design homes for humans, and animals are usually kept in sheds. Will the cows be really happy? Out here, the difference that we see is, yes, they have all the space that they need as animals because they also have the dignity.
Gaughar is a project which rethinks how we design for animals with dignity, with empathy, and how we can integrate existing facilities into a larger campus.
I am architect Monik Shah.
And I'm Krishna Parikh, architect and partner at Compartment S4. We have studios in Ahmedabad, Mumbai and Bangalore. Join us for an architectural tour of our project Gaughar in Dahanu. The campus is located in Dahanu within a 350-acre mango orchard, and it's a school for tribal welfare. The Gaushala is one part of the campus.
Dahanu as a place is very close to the coast, and our design was driven through a lot of aspects like climate, context, whom are we designing for, who are the focus, which is the tribal community. Our client for this project was Somaya Group. This is one of their other campuses which is based in Dahanu.
Prime purpose of running a Gaushala for the Somaya Trust or Girivanvasi Prakriti Mandal is to take care of the cows. We run the Gaushala not for profit. The biggest focus was having this open cowshed. Mukta Gotha is what we call it.
When we visited the site, we saw that the existing facility was very dark. It was not properly lit, not properly ventilated as well. So the core idea was to think of it like an habitat for animals. So the main gate of the Gaushala is facing north. The service spine runs throughout the Gaushala.
There are 4 blocks divided in 8 bays. This is a zone for the ghee milking cows. The other zone is for the non-ghee milking cows. The other bay in that same shed, one is for the calves from 1 to 6 months. The other is for calves from 6 months to 2 years. On the other side, these 2 zones are mainly for services. One side is for all the incoming goods and one side is for all the outgoing goods. The other 2 bays are divided into a male zone, sick cows, pregnant cows and the non-milking cows. Each bay of the cow has an indoor and an outdoor space for itself. The initial footprints of the building were about 5 to 6 feet inside. We extended the inside space to about 3.5 meters.
The shed is like a dry space for the cows. This outside area with all the trees is almost like a courtyard. There are water troughs which are called havadas all throughout the 9-acre campus. These havadas are done underneath large trees which become places to rest during hot afternoons.
त्याच्यानंतर पूर्ण दूध वगैरे काढून झाल्यानंतर खाना वगैरे सर्व देऊन झाल्यानंतर ज्या गायी आहेत ना तिकडे सावलीत पण बसू शकतात किंवा तिकडे बसायचं असलं तिकडे पण बसू शकतात. तर आता बरीचशी सुधारणा केलेली आहे.
This specific zone is for the male cows that we have made in the second Gotha.
When we were detailing the food trough, so the trough it's called a gaman in the local language, to make sure that cows do not destroy it. So this entire wall, it was cast as one single RCC element. We had to consider that these sharp edges would sort of harm them. We created these round wooden sections on top. Because of this detail, there are fewer accidents.
Each of the gamans have a water spout where for fresh water while they want to drink. One major reason of adding fan is to keep the cows mosquito free when they are hovering all around them. So one thing we have done to strengthen the metal columns at the same time give the feel of a tree trunk is by adding these round metal caps. Through our observations across multiple cowsheds that we have studied and we have built, cows need a scratching surface. We added wooden brackets and a wooden extension to the existing metal truss and extending the roof by about 5 feet. The cow flooring is out of bricks, which keeps the floor moist, which keeps their adder and underbelly in very good health. 90% of the gobar is hand-picked, the remaining 10% is used as a plaster over the brick floors, which makes it more and more weather resistant, weatherproof, and more earthy for the cows to sit on. There are small doors which can be used by the people running the Gaushala to do some kind of maintenance or some kind of cleaning in the shed to pick up the gobar which eventually comes here.
The service corridor is lined by these brick flooring inlays, and in the center is the Jaisalmer China mosaic kind of a flooring. On one side of the brick flooring is the cow shed, on the other side are all the services related to the Gaushala. In the roof, we've given a cutout and we've added these transparent sheets. It lets a lot of natural soft light diffuse inside the Gaushala so that we have a well-lit space throughout the day. The brick jalis on both the ends are porous and they let the Gaushala breathe, so there's a lot of wind flowing in.
One very important thing in a cow shed is how the gutters are made, because this is one of the make or break elements. It's directly related to the hygiene, the smell, the dunginess. We basically made a plinth wall which also worked as a gutter.
There are water tanks beneath these gutters which separate waste from wastewater, and they separate urine also from the other excreta that is happening in the cow shed itself. Everything that is going inside the Gaushala and everything which is coming out of the Gaushala, all these products are utilized in some form or the other, either within the campus or outside of the campus, and it creates a closed loop so that waste is managed properly. We have these stone walls which form the bases of all the structure, and arches are used as lintels. Certain areas these arches are kept open so that the cows inside can have a view outside.
We have also done a bamboo false ceiling below the tin roof to add an entire layer of insulation. So it's an entire hollow bamboo which we have put without any strips, without any cuts, no splits. The bamboo roofing is being done by local craftsmen from Dang, which is just about 3 hours from here. It's a responsibility to keep the craft going and to make sure that those craftsmen get enough job, be it in any project that we're doing, and that's how most of our stonemasons or bamboo craftsmen or wood craftsmen are something that we have been using similar across our projects. Along with the stone walls, to cut the mass and to add a little more lightness and ventilation to the walls, we added bricks made out of construction debris. Through such projects, we don't want to solve one issue but look at multiple aspects that the project can cater to. For example, in this project, it was a lot to do with tribal development and how we plug in this project with the overall ecosystem on site.
गाय के लिए चांगला जागा आहे ना, सगळं मोकळं आहे, फिरायला त्यांना काही अडचण नाही होत, असं चांगलं फिरतात.
When we are designing for animals, we have to be extra observant. Like, that is one aspect that empathy adds. The main significant impact that the architecture of this Gaushala has been is on the health of the cattle itself. There has been no deaths in the Gaushala after we designed and remodeled it due to any illness that has spread. This Gaushala acts as a showcase for all the other Gaushalas so that they can provide such a comfortable and clean, hygienic environment for all the animals that they have. What happens when this system is repeated across? It connects to livelihood generation, it connects to small economies, it connects to animal husbandry, it connects to agriculture, and on the whole it is a very circular system for developing sustainable practices, which can also plug into sustainable hospitality and tourism practices as well.